Hello student, let's start to learn. Medium English and Semi-English, Standard ninth, Subject Science and Technology, Part 2nd, Unit number 9, Environmental Management. Today's my first point is harmful effects of solid waste. Second point, necessity of solid waste management. Third point, solid waste management. Fourth point, 7 principle of solid waste management. Fifth point, period required for degradation of waste. Sixth point, think about it. Seventh point, disaster management. Eighth point, first aid means basic principle of first aid. Ninth point, how to transport victims and patients. Harmful effect of solid waste. Now learn this flow sheet of the harmful effect of solid waste. Number 1, effect on biodiversity. Second, spreading of disease. Third, soil pollution. Fourth, water pollution. Fifth, air pollution. Sixth, degradation of natural beauty. Seventh, production of toxic gases. Eighth, bad odor of waste. Student, write down this flow sheet in your notebook. Necessity of solid waste management. Number 1, for preventing environmental pollution and to keep the surrounding clean. Second, for energy as well as fertilizer production and through that to generate work and employment opportunities. Third, to reduce the strain on natural resources through treatment of solid waste. Fourth, to improve the health and quality of life and to maintain environmental balance. Solid waste management. It is the need of the hour to implement solid waste management practice to avoid the possible problems due to solid waste generated from urban and industrial area and to maintain a clean environment. For this purpose, we should implement measures like increasing the efficiency of production process so that minimum waste will be generated, reducing garbage production by recycling and reuse of the waste material. Now learn scientific and eco-friendly waste management. First point, separation and categorization of waste. Second, biomedical waste management. Incineration. Third, pyrolysis. It consists energy production by burning of waste at high temperature. Example, biogas, bioelectricity. Third, industrial solid waste management. It consists landfill method. Fourth, vermicomposting. Fifth, safe landfill sites. Sixth, composting. Student, write down this flow sheet in your notebook. 7 principle of solid waste management. Number 1, reuse. After use material should be reused for some other proper purpose. Second, refuse. Refusal to use articles made from the non-degradable articles like plastic and thermocol. Third, recycle. Production of useful articles by recycling solid waste. For example, paper and glass can be recycled. 4, rethink. Rethinking our habits, activities, and their consequences in connection with use of various articles of daily use. Fifth, reduce. Restriction the use of resources to avoid their wastage. Old materials should be reused. One thing should be shared by many. Use and throw type of objects should be avoided. 6, research. Conducting the research related to reuse of materials that are temporarily out of use. Last and 7 principle, regulation and public awareness, following the laws and rules related to the waste management, and motivating others to do the same. Think about it. Some habits are described below. Do we have those habits? If so, how does it help in waste management? Number one, following the 3R mantra. Reduce means reducing the waste, reuse, reuse of waste, and recycle means recycling of waste. Second, throwing plastic wrappers of the chocolates, ice creams, biscuits, etc. into dustbin, avoiding littering. Third, avoiding the use of plastic bags and instead using cloth bags or bags prepared from the old saris, bed sheets, curtains, etc. Fourth, using both sides of the paper for writing, reusing greeting cards and gift papers. Fifth, avoiding use of tissue paper and preferring to use one's own handkerchief. Six, using rechargeable batteries instead of lead batteries. Seventh, implementing various programs of solid waste management and educating and encouraging the family and society in this regard. Eight, avoiding use and throw type of articles like pen, can, cold drinks, tetra packs should be strictly avoided. Period required for degradation of waste. Waste material, banana peelings. Period of natural degradation 3 to 4 weeks. Cloth bags 1 month. Rags 5 months. Woolen socks 1 year. Wood 10 to 15 years. Leather shoes 40 to 50 years. Tin cans 50 to 100 years. Aluminum cans 200 to 250 years. Certain plastic bags 10 lakh years. Thermocol, styrofoam cup, infinite duration. If the time required for degradation of the solid waste generated around us is long, it seriously affects other environmental factors. What care will you take to avoid this? See in this figure shows a method storing waste. See in this figure wet waste and dry waste. In another figure shows the use of specific dustbin as per type of waste. Here is the paper in this dustbin. Here is the glass in this dustbin. Here is the plastic in this dustbin. Here is the metal in this dustbin. Think about how such eco-friendly waste management can be achieved by following this method in our home too. Disaster management. Various natural disasters like thunderbolts means lightning, floods, fire, man-made disasters like accident, bomb explosions, chemical accidents in industries, stampedes in the mass gathering, riots, etc. occur around us from time to time. They causes large-scale damage to life and property. First aid to disaster victims. The main objective of the first aid prevention of death, preventing deterioration of health and starting the process of rehabilitation. Hence, it is important to know about the emergency measures or first aid practice to be followed. Basic principle of first aid. Life and rescue situation. Number one, airway. If the victim has difficulty breathing, the head should be held in a backward sloping position or the chin should be raised so that respiratory passage remains open. Second, breathing. If breathing has stopped, the victim should be given artificial ventilation by mouth to mouth rescue sedation. Third, circulation. If the victim is unconscious, then after giving mouth to mouth respiration twice. The heart should be pressed down hard by pressing the chest with the both palms. These two actions should be repeated alternately about 50 times. This is called cardiopulmonary resuscitation, that is CPR. It helps to bring circulation back to the normal. How to transport victim or patient? Number one, cradle method. See in this picture. This method is useful for children and underweight victims. Second, carrying piggyback. See in this picture. This method are useful for carrying patients who are unconscious. Human crutch method. This is third method. If one of the legs is injured, the victim should be supported with minimum load on the other leg. Fourth, pulling or lifting method. This is used for carrying an unconscious patient through a short distance. See in this picture, the victim are transported in this method. Carrying on a four-hand chair. This is useful when support is needed for part below the waist. See in this picture, the four-hand chair is made by this type. The victim are transported in this manner. Carrying on two-hand chair. See in this picture, the victims are transported by using this method. It is useful for those patients who cannot use their hands but can hold their body upright. Method used by fire brigade. See in this picture, this method are used by fire brigades. Last, stretcher. In an emergency, if a conventional stretcher is not available, then a temporary stretcher can be made using bamboos, blanket, etc. See in this picture, the stretcher are made by bamboos or blanket.